You know what's funny about losing the United States Championship? I finally get a break from carrying this company around my fucking waist, knowing that I was the real world champion, holding a prestigious prize like the United States champion. And here's the problem with what I'm about to say, because this is just facts, and I don't care how anybody feels. I wanted to fight A Stone at APEXMANIA, not some cocky bitch ass motherfucking kind of wolf killings that think he can just do whatever he wants. He could take a break, leave the company that I came into and made it relevant again when we didn't have a world champion, and he could come back, fight for a freaking shot because he had the belt. When, buddy, let's be real, you vacated the bitch. You shouldn't even have been in that spot anyway. But lo and behold, the management is so scared of CAW the Wolf bitch that he gets to get whatever he wants. Now, before you guys say anything about me coming at 30 and I'm the United States champion, oh fucking well, get over it. I'm in the main event of APEXMANIA. And this is all I gotta say to the CAW the Wolf killers. When I see you at APEXMANIA, you better be willing to go, baby, because I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of ACW Apex. I'm not scared of nobody. And let's be honest, Ace put on a damn good performance. But let me tell you how many spears it took to beat it. It took 3. It didn't take 1. It didn't take 2. It took 3 to lay down A Stone, and which I think he should get a rematch, but no. A guy who doesn't even want to pick up a microphone has the goal to want to challenge a world title holder when he ain't done nothing for this company but bury talent and act like he runs shit. But there ain't no burying me, baby. There ain't no burying me, because after APEXMANIA, this is gonna be the realization. The reality is the American dream, the American reality. Jet Silver will put an end to CAW the Wolf bitch's terror plans. And Kai, if you got something to say, I want you to pick up a mic, confront me in the face, and say it to my goddamn face, because you ain't saying shit. So at APEXMANIA, baby, I'll see you. And when I see you, I'm gonna lay the smack down on you. I'm gonna lay the smack down on everybody. Because if you think you're gonna hit a spear and it's gonna be over, you sadly mistaken, buddy. And if you think I'm not going out without a fight, get your whole Wolfpack gang and I'll slap them down 1, 2, 3 like Ace did to your boy, whatever the heck his name is. So let me tell you something, Mr. CAW the Wolf killings, more like CAW the Wolf bitch. Bring your A game, bring the fire, because after APEXMANIA, when I'm holding that world title high, and when I do hold it, it's gonna have different value, because I'm gonna upgrade it up, baby, and you know it. You're gonna have to deal with the fact, and I want you to deal with it. That fact that Jet Silver, baby, beat CAW the Wolf bitch back into the company, and maybe for once you'll get humbled and show everybody some goddamn respect on this roster. Now, ladies, if you don't mind, let me get the fuck out of here. And as for the fans, fuck you. You want to cheer for that bitch? I'm gonna cheer all your dreams.
You all saw it. Slime 10. You saw exactly what happens when someone thinks they can step in my way, when someone thinks they can play hero, when someone believes they're untouchable. Josh Andrews, Paragon, whatever you want to call yourself, you should have known better. You should have known that in ACW Apex, actions have consequences. I didn't wait for you. I didn't give you a chance to fight back. I didn't even give you the satisfaction of the bell. I struck before the match, and again after, twice, because this isn't a game. This isn't a contest of wills. This is control, and I am the one who decides who survives. Now, look at me. Emma Bates isn't here. Austin Diamond isn't here. And for some, that might seem like a weakness, a crack in the armor. But you don't know me. Their absence doesn't make me weaker. It doesn't make me miss them. It doesn't make me human. It makes me more dangerous, more focused, more lethal. You see, for years I've carried this weight. I've carried the responsibility, the expectation, the obsession, and I've never let it define me. But now, stripped of distractions, I am free. Free to take what I want. Free to dominate without compromise. And free to remind ACW Apex that I am not just a competitor. I am the Apex.
Oh, how ridiculous. Wrestling truly has gone far from the art form it once was. I mean, first of all, the main event, Levon Clark against Blockade, in one of the most unoriginal things I have seen from a superstar, someone so overcome with just this massive amount of jealousy for someone else that they want to jumpstart their own career by imitating someone else. And they choose to imitate, of course, a brute of the sport instead of one of more artistic desire. How disappointing. You know, I look across the entirety of the ACW Apex lineup, and only one person fits the critique worthy of a dance. And that is Levon Clark himself. See, you are one for dancing, are you not, Levon? Allow me to formally introduce myself, since I now have finally gotten my paperwork ready and can debut anytime I wish to. My name, ACW Apex, is Atlas X. And I have come here to show the true art form of what wrestling should be, and a man who understands that, probably the most of any of you, is Levon Clark. I mean, bravo to you, Mr. Clark, in your dispatch of such grotesque, giant brutality that is Blockade. He just... how unbecoming of him to, number one, be someone who could very well pass as the body double of another wrestler in the company, but also just be so unoriginal that he takes almost everything from the man. It's just unoriginal. And you, my friend, dispatched him with flying colors. So I applaud you. You truly have deserved that United States Championship. A championship that would look good around my waist. But I won't get ahead of myself. Not everyone can debut and get lucky enough to win a championship on their first debut. Looking at you, Verania York, and your lucky shot from the management. Still got a bitter taste in my mouth from that one. You must earn your way. That is the art of what wrestling is. So no, Levon, I'm not here to send in my bid for the United States Championship on my debut. No. I'm much more of a connoisseur of how wrestling works. And a man who seems to not have that sort of class is none other than Elijah Bates. Or is it Eddie Flash? You know? Every time I turn around, it seems like you pick a name, or you pick a character, or you pick something here, something there. I can't even tell who you are anymore, Elijah, because you cannot seem to pick one. You cannot seem to pick something and stick with it. And so, I am calling you out, Mr. Bates. If you want to call yourself the so-called tribal chief of ACW Apex, which, by the way, you're not. There's no man that is a tribal chief in the wrestling world. Roman Reigns isn't even a tribal chief. I could beat him any day of the week, just like I can beat you any day of the week. And so, to start my quest in returning wrestling to what it needs to be, my first target is you, Elijah Bates. And as for you, Levon, do keep your channels open. I would so enjoy talking to you in the future. Not about a United States Championship opportunity. Just two men who would truly appreciate wrestling for what it is. Having good old-fashioned conversation. While the rabble just complains and whines about not getting their opportunities that they believe they deserve. Oh, cry me a river. Earn your way. Then you can talk. And Elijah, you have earned no right to try and call yourself a tribal chief. And so I, Atlas X, hereby challenge you to a match. Your choice, your time. It doesn't matter how grotesque you want the match to be, Elijah. I will answer it. Not because I adore matches with absolute blood and gore, but because I am aiming to make my statement, and you will be my first statement. The Golden X Factor has arrived in ACW Apex, and his name is the glorious Atlas X.